on these two commandments, the greatest commandments. Everything depends on you finding that great love of God. Because everything has come from that. In business, if you feel the omniscience of God, how different business would be. In family relations, if we felt the omniscience of God, both parties did, and the whole family, how different things would be. In government, if the love of God was realized by those who govern us, how different things would be. And if all men realized the unity of God's great love, then really peace would come on earth. And so, love is the greatest thing in the universe, as the Master said just before he died. Listen carefully. He said this. Those of you who have met him realize the great strength he was, the great lift he gave us, the great solid wall of strength. When you realize that, this is what he said, when I am gone, there's nothing that will take my place except love. So that's why love is so important. That's why we must find the greatest love, God's love. And so we come finally to the end. How to find the greatest love. In Revelation, the 3rd chapter, 21st verse, we read, to him who overcometh, in the gist of which is, to him who overcometh will I grant to sit with me on my throne. Who overcometh will I give the station to be one with that greatest force in the universe, the power of God's love. Overcometh what? Overcometh circumscribed, conditioned love. He who lifts his consciousness from the duality of consciousness into the great light of the Holy Ghost and perceives that, it is he who has overcome circumscribed, conditioned love, because in the Holy Ghost we feel the great love of God, the omniscience of his presence, the eternal flame, the power of which is the burning power of love. That's why love is the greatest force in the universe. And that's why it says in Matthew, on these two commandments of loving God and his presence in all humanity hangs all the law and the prophets. So you can see it is necessary that we find this greatest love. How to do it? Through the techniques of self-realization. As I said in the beginning, if we cultivate that natural love in our hearts, then we can merge with those who have it. The divine personages as the great ones in the beloved Master and those through whom they work. If you merge through the techniques of self-realization, his teaching, his meditations, then you will contact the holy vibration, the Holy Ghost. Then the heart will become as pure gold. Your little circumscribed love will expand into the great unconditioned love of God. That's how to do it. And then, seeing that complete fullness of God in his great love, then you will not remain detached. You will understand yourself as just a little speck resting on the bosom of his unconditional love. The fullness of God. You will not remain separated. Such is the power of God's love. And you will be united forever. You will have attained holy salvation by merging in his great love. And so the force of love is the greatest thing. I'll close with these few little words. Love rules the court, the camp, the grove. The man below, the saints above. For love is heaven, and heaven is love.
In order to profit from these practical teachings in a meaningful way, which will have a definite and tangible impact in your life, we suggest that you subscribe to the Self-Realization Fellowship's home study course on the science of yoga. Please visit the SRF on the web at yogananda-srf.org or call the SRF's Mother Center in Los Angeles, California at 323-225-2471.